Today I am discussing one more paper. As we discussed already one paper, this is the second paper I am discussing. Our first intermediate English paper. I am Vidya Sagar, jail in English, working at Government Junior College Boys, Gajwel, Siddipet district. Our English paper has got 3 sections: Section A, Section B, Section C. Section A has 24 marks, B has 8 marks, and C has 48 marks. Altogether 80 marks. So section A contains summaries, B contains reading comprehensions. C has 12 sections. Each section carries 4 marks, altogether 48 marks. As I always tell my students to write section B and C first, followed by section A. It is easy to complete section A and section B and C, but moreover, it would be better if you can attempt B and C first, followed by A. You'll be getting 48 marks plus 8 marks, altogether 58 marks within 1 hour. The rest of 2 hours you can write summaries. If you initially attempt summaries, it will be taking a lot of time and you will be getting less marks. But as a smart student, it is better to attempt section C followed by B. You'll be getting 56 marks within 1 hour. Hard work is, sometimes you have to work smart rather than working hard. Let's discuss section C. Answer of these questions must be written at one place in the same serial number order. Okay. Match any 8 of the following words in a column A with their meanings. He has given 10. We have to match with, we have to write only 8. Muse, which means reflect and think over. Muse, which means reflect, think over. Next, ancillary, which means related to secondary, something like that. Secondary and additional. Fibbing, F, telling a trivial lie. Fibbing, that is given in the textbook. Fibbing, which means telling a trivial lie. Topsy-turvy, which means H. Upside down. Cross, G. Annoyed and angry. So for example, when you say I'm crossed, which means I'm annoyed or angry. Prattle, which means J, reflect or think over. Traverse, which is related to anywhere in English, wherever you find the word TRAN, trans, which means moving from one place to the other place. C, traverse across. That can be a transformation or translation or transformer, whatever it may be. Any word starts with TRAN or TRA, it's nothing but movement that you have to understand. Next, obedient, B, willing to obey or dutiful. Adamant, which means great mental pain. No, actually anguish, which means great mental pain. And adamant, which is adamant in his behavior, which means he's unyielding or inflexible. He doesn't want to change himself. That is the meaning of adamant. Okay, like this we have to attempt. For example, first, if you don't know, you have to search for the word whatever you know better. For example, in this, if I don't know anything, I'll go for this topsy-turvy. Top means somewhere up, H, no, upside down, topsy-turvy. Obedient, see, I can find obedient, which means be, willing to obey. Obedient is here, it is repeated. Obeyed is repeated, like that. uh, Traverse, which means moving. First you have to attempt whatever you know, then the rest of the things, it becomes very easier. Let's go to 7th one. Identify the parts of speech of any 8 of the following underlined words, which is very easy. We have to identify the parts of speech. All the money was spent. Here all, it is a noun. Next, I myself will do it. Myself is a reflexive pronoun, but we have to write only pronoun. It is a pronoun. Simla is cool place. Simla is a cool place. So you're talking here, it is adjective because you're talking about name of place. It's adjective, cool place. Vinay drinks a cup of tea daily. Here drinks, the action, so it's a verb. Kaushik eats slowly. So here slowly refers to eating, not Kaushik actually. So eats slowly. Here probably any word ending with 99%, any word ending with ly is the adverb. The students, if you don't know what are the underlined word is, if it is ending with the ly, so blind you can go for if you don't know. So otherwise you have to go think what does the actual word is. If you don't know, slowly it is adverb. She's sick but active here. But is acting is a conjunction. It is adding to sentence here. She, we can write she's sick and she's active. But here, but is adding to sentences here. It is a conjunction. Wow, what a beauty. Here, wow is followed by exclamatory mark. All the wherever they use the exclamatory mark, you can take it for granted is an intersection. Run or you will miss the train. It is a or is a conjunction. It is a costly dress. What kind of dress is it? Is a costly dress. I think it is a costly dress. Here it is acts like a. I'm a bit confused. It's okay. It acts like a adverb. They gave each of us a gift. Each of us. Each related to here it is a pronoun. Sorry, it is a costly dress, which means you're talking about a dress which is costly. It is an adjective, definitely. Next, eighth one. Fill any eight of the following blanks with a, an, or the articles. My effort was over, and I collapsed almost unconscious with an arm because there is a vowel sound and arm on either side of me. It was only then that the real pain overtook me. I felt like an exploded flashlight with no will to live. I just went existing in here exploded. It's a vowel sound. I just went existing in the most passive physical state without being quite unconscious. So here I advise my students most wherever you see the most or wherever you see a superlative degree, it is preceded by the. Okay, wherever this is superlative degree and before if there is a dash, then you have to blindly go for the. Okay, because all the superlative degrees are special in nature, they carry the. That is definite article. It was a capital idea of mine, a, but I haven't an instant to lose. First of all, let me put Mr. Cox things out of his box away. Now then, to put a particular key is talking about the key where Mr. Cox always finds it. Okay. Next, you must cross the Atlantic to go to the USA. Wherever you see the acronyms like this, you have to MLA, MP. Before that, sorry, in this the USA is the name because the name of a state. I'm sorry, this is a name of a country. Then you must cross the Atlantic because the moon, the sun, because they are special in nature. Because you can't find any other US except this. Linda is an Australian, but her husband is a European. Here, many of the students they think that European E is a vowel sound, but European you're talking about European. Actually, in phonetics JU type, no, it's something like that consonant sound, a European. So you have to be very careful when it comes to such an honest. Is an honest person. Actually it starts with H, but what we think normally is a honest person. No, it's honest. We pronounce O sound. Then you have to go for an honest man. There are some exceptions. Ninth one. Fill any eight of the following blanks with suitable prepositions. Father, we never really been close, and I can rightly say you have been my friend, philosopher, guide, etc. Yet I would like to be, yes, to be aware of my musings. They are very important to me. You are highly educated and you provide me for the family. Well, for the family. Papa, my grandfather is a semi-literate, yet she is at peace with her pots, pans, her flowers and garden, her Bhagavad Gita and scriptures. My mother, highly qualified, is highly strung, tense, and nervy. Do you think literacy is a harbinger? Harbinger means it's a block, or it's a hindrance, or harbinger of restlessness, fear, frustration, or is it Adam and Eve eating the tree of knowledge all over again? So if you say all over again, over, it is difficult to swim across the river. See, the river always takes definite the across. the river during the rainy season. My brother knows French and German besides Latin. And besides means in addition to. This is the meaning. Fill any further blanks with suitable verbs given in the brackets. A parrot, here he has given repeat our voice as soon as it dash to it. It is a natural truth. A parrot repeats our voice as soon as it listens to it. For simple present tense, we have to use it. Repeats. Here he, she, it. So whenever you see he, she, it, third person singular, the verb should be carried with yes or yes. A parrot repeats our voice as soon as it listens to it. Mrs. Bounces and I, Mrs. Bounces, comma, I will be bound. Here see V3 is there. V3 is always preceded by will be bound. She think it becomes this thought to cook her breakfast while I was asleep with my cold stew. I will return the novel as soon as I finish it. So whenever I will, the novel as soon as I finish, that he has not yet finished it. That's why I say I will return the novel as soon as I finish it. So students has to focus here. A parrot is a natural truth. Natural truth has to be expressed always in simple present tense. Next, here it is we can understand think past tense is thought. Here I dash return the novel as soon as I finish it. That means it not return it. So based on the context, you have to guess some of the words. So vocabulary has to be taught to the students based on the context. Rewrite any four of the sentences as directed. Do you apply Pythagoras theorem or Newton's law of gravity? So we have to change it to passive voice. When you want to change the passive voice, is Pythagoras theorem or Newton's law of gravity applied by you? Next, it has given direct speech. You have to convert it to indirect speech. A very good and very bright teacher says, I don't know. A very good and very bright teacher says that he or she doesn't know. So wherever the reported speech is in present tense, so the rest of the sentence does not change. I asked my biology teacher what I should do to save it. Direct speech. I asked my biology teacher what I should do to save it. I said to my biology teacher. Then inverted commas should what should I do to save it? You have to close inverted commas here. No other animal lives as long as the turtle is a comparative degree. No other animal lives as long as, whenever you say as long as, it is positive degree. So you have to go for comparative degree. When you want to change it to comparative degree, so here long becomes longer. The turtle lives longer. Whenever see here, then should be carried by and than. So better the student should write here long longer than. Next, the turtle lives longer than any other animal. Age is not bigger than aspirations. Here bigger than. So you can say it's a comparative. He's asking you to change positive. So as big as. So aspirations are as big as age. So first you have to see which degree has given and you have to focus on which degree you want to change it. So here it is very simple. He has given as long as long here is a positive degree. Then he is asking us to change comparative. Long becomes longer. Whenever longer comes, it should be succeeded by than. Like that you have to focus here. Not bigger. Then you have to as big as. Next, read next. Timmaka continues her fight against deforestation. Timmaka continues. This is a simple present tense. Timmaka continues her fight against deforestation, doesn't she? So here the student should focus. If the statement is positive, the question tag is negative in the same tense. The statement is negative, the question tag is positive. Let focus on this. Next, rewrite any four of the four. Rewrite any four of the following sentences, correcting the errors. Athletics. Here, normally whenever you see athletics, we think it is a plural, but economics is a subject. Economics is also ending with yes, but no. Athletics, some of the plural, it is not plural actually. Athletic is Bannister's favorite sport. Next, where did the meeting begins? See, begins always, it's third person. So whenever you say in third person, simple present tense, verb should be added with the yes or yes. Already did has come. When did the meeting begin? So you have to remove yes. Next, Amla is senior than me. Whenever it comes senior, junior, superior, or inferior, they always take two by default. Amla is senior to me. I even prefer also, prefer two. I prefer coffee to tea like this. Okay. So senior, junior, inferior, superior, they always take two. He sings good. Actually, well. He sings well. Good is actually adjective. He sings a good song. Actually, good song. You can't say he sings good. He sings well. Well is a adjective. Instead of good, it's a well. He has asked in the last year paper. He boasts about his willpower. Boast means saying high about himself. Boast always carries off. He boasts of his willpower. Though he's fat, still he runs fast. Though always takes at. Though he's fat, at he runs fast. They go together. Next, supply the missing letters in any 8 of the following words. Here, mouth, M-O-U-T-H, learn, L-E-A-R-N, challenge, C-H-A-L-L-E-N-G, success, S-U-C-C-E-S-S, nurse, N-U-R-S-E, feathers, then F-E-A-T-H-E-R-S, wobble, wobble which means to move unsteadily from side to side. Wobble, V-O-B-B-L, wobble. Next, invariably, this is A-N-G-R, anger. This is precious, P-R-E-C-I-O-U-S, precious. Precious, we say precious. So you have to write missing words. He'll be giving you 10 altogether. I advise the students to attempt all. Okay, he'll be so you need to write only 8. Better to attempt 10. If there are any mistakes, I will be getting full marks. Identify the silent consonants. This is very easy. Here we don't pronounce H sound. Honest, we don't pronounce. We say honest. O sound. Honest. Before, as I discussed before, honest, we have to always write an, not a. Knowledge, knowledge. K is a silent word. Chalk, chalk. Here W also. Chalk. L is a next design. Z. Fork. L. Debt. But normally we pronounce as a debt. No, it's incorrect. Debt. Debt. G. Though. G is a white. H. White. We don't pronounce H sound here. Here light. Here consign. He has that much consign. This is asked in the last year. Consign. G is a silent word. Wherever you see H, L, majority of the sounds like this only. H, L, K, W, G, L, again G, H. These are the sounds. B, that. Normally we read this and we come to a conclusion there is not a silent word, is it? But English is quite funny. 15th one, right? Write any 4 transcriptions to the following words in English. So here focus. This L sound, E sound, T, C. Literacy, literacy. This is literacy. This R sound, ing sound, sapling, R sound, sapling. This this A sound, available, available. Okay. This is breakfast. Next, voracious, A sound, voracious. Next, civilian, civilian. This is ER sound, ER. Sha sound, A sound. These are diphthongs. Okay, like this. If you practice 2-3 times, you'll get it. It is very easy to score 4 marks. Next, 16th one. Circle any of the 4 of the words that sound different with regard to the sounds of the bold letters. Here, sing, ink, bind. You have to pronounce 2-3 times. You will get it very easily. It's a very scoring area. Sing, ink, they go together. This is bind, I sound. This is I sound. So this is something pronounced differently. Next, area, great, idea, area, idea. This is pronounced something great, A sound. Strange, energy, strange, A, energy, and get. Strange, get, energy. Here G, where is it? J sound. This get sound, ga sound. Near, fear. near, fear, bear. This is bear. This is pronounced something bear. Near, fear, and bear. Next, since, easy, sorry. Since, sorry, easy. Since, sir, easy, easy. This is pronounced something different. Next, phone, no. Maybe he's asking about O sound. Phone, no. Do. This is O sound. See, O sound, how it is pronounced. Phone, O. Almost there is no as such O sound. O sound. Phone, no, and do. This is O sound. This is pronounced something different. Next one, 17th one, the last one. Mention the number of syllables in any four of the following words. Subject, subject. Here my advice the students to go for finger snapping. That means subject. That means two. Next, monsoon. Disyllabic. Relaxing. Relaxing. Trisyllabic. Here polysyllabic. Encouragement. Encouragement. Four syllables. Bewildered. Bewildered. Three syllables. Woman. Actually, if it is pronounced as, see, you have to observe here. WOMAN is pronounced O sound, woman, whereas plural of this WOMEN, women, V sound comes, not O sound, women. Woman, singular, women is plural. Two. Okay, this is a disyllabic. So if you can practice this well, dear students, out of this you can expect the similar questions in the exam. So if you find this content is useful, please subscribe to my channel, share with your friends. Thank you all.